right across the parking lot is the Steinhatchee River. And you see all these poles right there? There's several of them, and they're kind of in groups. So you go over and you look and you go, okay, there's a boat launch right there. So you see all these poles. I go, oh, yeah, I know what these are. I think this goes to a floating dock, right? But there's no dock down there, because what happens is there's holes in a dock that those poles go in, so when the tide goes up and down, the dock can go up and down. It's not fixed. It's a floating dock where people can put their boat. So the question we have, the dock's not there. Where did it go? It's right here. It's across the parking lot. It's across the busy road, 2 yellow-laned road here. And the Gulf's right over there. So that Gulf water came in, lifted up this dock, we think, estimating about 10 feet from where dry land is and those poles are, had to go up that high. So think of 10 feet of water going in this direction, doing all of this damage, pushing these structures into other people's homes. And as it's doing that, the winds are also howling. So the surge is way up. The winds are howling, and these trees absolutely taken out of their leaves. Some of the pine trees still have the needles on them. But this destruction, as the Steinhatchee River, it goes down that way, it bends around and goes up. So when you drive in here from Highway 98 about 10 miles, you'll notice a lot of trees down on power lines. But as you come in, you see some sailboats on the other bank of the river. And you'll see boats along the way, but there's no boats here. You don't see that. You see destruction, and you see, in some cases, like right up the road here, and we'll go check it out in just a second. You see foundations. You try to figure out, well, what was that? So we're going to take a look at that coming up a little bit later as well. But you can only imagine what it was like as the surge and the hurricane-force winds were coming through Steinhatchee. And this, of course, in the Big Bend area of Florida on the west coast. Also on the west coast, further down to the south, is meteorologist Molly McCollum. Molly?